So I played Bloodhunt since it came out. I really enjoy it. It's a really cool little battle royale concept, but unfortunately today the servers went down, so I've never seen a game die, and I just wanted to see what it was kind of all about. So I joined in as the last sort of half an hour flew past. So there was a lot of love in the chat. I miss you, I love you, and then this ominous server post about the sun rising over Prague, and we know what sun does to vampires. So yeah, people took it quite well at the start. We were dancing till we burn. Lots of people dancing about. So cool to see like everyone just in this sort of community area dancing. And not a soul, apart from the guy praising the sun and bowing, wasn't dancing. And then there was guys coming in trying to find a match and people saying it's over. Sort of a little bit of denial, which is horrible. And then one guy suggested going up to the first floor in this Elysium area. So everyone proceeded. Don't mind me not being able to climb up that wall there. We all went to the elevator and went up to this first floor room where you get this big vista, rainy, moody overlook of Prague at this big window. And everyone just sort of stood at the window and started clapping. Kind of a cool moment. Just stood there staring over Prague one last time. Again, lots of love for the game in chat. A really good BR. And then sort of as it progressed, people just started just sitting down, almost like accepting defeat. That guy went into a puff of blood smoke until almost everyone was sat down. Just one person sort of left clapping, a few people onlooking. Again, lots of just love in the chat for this game. Some people obviously, were just not ready to accept it, so they rocked out. But very cool that we just all kind of like gathered around this window. I mentioned that it'd be so cool if they did a in-game event where the sun actually rose up. Obviously, probably not when your game's about to go offline to create something that is probably quite taxing, which I imagine there's quite few left developing this game. And then we weren't to know, and it just went offline like this. This is how the game died. Network error, no kind of servers available. Yeah, just a quick sort of no one able to do a countdown, no one able to sort of say one final goodbye to the game. I did try to retry and just got an ever spinning circle like this one. But Bloodhunt was a great game. It kind of did well for about a month or two when the BR craze was really in full flow. Fortnite, Apex and Warzone really sucked up a lot of people's attention, and there was a lot of smaller battle royales like this, Bloodhunt, which was great, a really cool concept, really cool sort of mechanics, sort of classes of vampire you could play. There was things like Realm Royale, which went offline, I believe, last year. Things like Hype Escape, Darwin Project, was it called? Something like that. And then, yeah, just weren't able to get back online, and that's it. Bloodhunt's over. But it was kind of cool to see like a game die, I guess, in a morbid way. So rest in peace, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. You were great. You deserve better. Rip.